All right, I'm super excited for today's live. Let me just send this out to Odetta so she can join us. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for joining us today. We are in for some craziness. You guys are not ready for Odetta's energy. Y'all thought I was crazy. Y'all not ready for me. For her. Okay, request. Send me a request, Odetta, so you can join the live. There we go. I'm speaking to my primary phone.
Okay, we're getting a feedback.
So mute
the Zoom.
yes,
Okay.
or mute your computer or whatever the Zoom is on.
Yeah. Try now.
You're good.
Yeah.
See, it doesn't take us too long. Hello, the Luxury Lashes business owner. Don't we love women who are getting to the bag? Listen, y'all, we gotta give you guys a shout out because the women are taking over in every single industry when it comes to business. Listen, they're not ready. The guys are not ready. In our business, in the financial services industry, our business is called World Financial Group, right? But we changed the name to Women's Financial Group, right? Women's, females, girls, because all of the women are taking all of the coins, all of the awards, all the recognition. Every time that you see somebody winning, it's mostly women. I don't know what's going on with the guys, but let me tell you, ladies is taking over, okay? But thank you guys for joining us tonight. I truly appreciate you. And also thank you to my girl Odetta King, the girl that loves to talk about brokenness, and not about brokenness, but about the fact that you have no need, no right, no way, no how to stay broke in this current economy, right? There is no way. There's always a way, right? If a crackhead finds a way, you can find a way, right? There's no excuse. So today we are actually going to be talking a little bit about how to not go broke after the holidays, right? Because we all know inflation is up, the prices is up. Dollar Tree's not even Dollar Tree anymore. It's 125 Tree. It is crazy out in these streets, right? Prices are going up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. It's not going to be tomorrow's price. And it's not going to be 2022's price, right? So that's why it's super important for us to figure out, hey, how can I keep the coins in my wallet? How can I make sure that I don't lose out on any coins during the holidays and walk into 2022 with some money in my pocket, right? We don't want to walk into 2022 broke, right? We want to be collecting paychecks, not debt, okay? So today we are going to be talking a little bit about how you can actually save money during the holidays. How do you make sure that you don't overspend, okay? Because it's okay to not drop a whole bag on people that you don't really even care about, right? So without further ado, I want to properly introduce myself to those of you who do not know me. My name is Chantel Sanchez. I am a multi-business owner, right? A serial entrepreneur, like I like to call myself, in the financial services industry. I do own a self-care shop. I also partnered up with my younger sister, and we run a at-home bakery, right? So any treats, any caterings that you might like, we might be able to help you, okay? Wow. But listen to me, y'all. I did not come from a hand-me-down type of family, right? The hand-me-downs that I was getting was my mom's shoes, all right? Not generational wealth. I had to create that generational wealth for myself and for my future family, right? I had to get that information. I had to be open-minded and use all this financial education that our firm is being able to give out to all these families in need, right? So I was not born rich, but I'm not gonna die rich. Let me tell you, God forbid I die anytime soon. Same thing for Odetta, because the world needs us to give us all this light and all these gems and all these jewels, right? We can't go too soon. In God's name, amen, right? But like I mentioned before, I didn't know anything about financial security. I didn't know anything about financial independence. All I knew was the fact that, hey, My family is not in the best position right now. I know that I have to penny pinch every single freaking dollar that I have, right? I can't ask for any new shoes. I can't ask for a new book bag. How dare me? When my mom owns a business and she's paying 2, 3 different rents and all these freaking cable bills and all these light bills with 3 kids, how dare I even think about the fact that I want to ask for a new coat? Are you kidding me? Now we get to buy our own coats. I know Miss Odetta buys herself some pretty coats and some flip flops. Oh, that'll be Dior down from the freaking hair to the freaking toes, right? You kidding me? We did not come from this though. How did this happen? Because we took all these great details, all this great education, and we implemented that. Are you kidding me? There is money to be made out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's money to be spent in the next few days, but there's a lot of money to also be made. So also shout out to my young men and women, also the older men and women who are out there running their business, getting to the bag, and making sure that they provide the best customer service during the next few days. A lot of people right now, they're going to be like, hey, so what's this credit card going to cover? What's this debit card going to cover? Baby, we talking about making money right now. Making money. Average people, I'm not average, I don't know about y'all, but ordinary people doing extraordinary things, right? People that come from the Bronx like me, people that
talking about making money, they're talking about spending. Like, come on, we're not the same. We're not the same.
It's not the same
the
conversation.
Most people have it right now is, yo, Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday sale. We're not talking about no sale. We're talking about getting to the bag.
Exactly.
Broke life.
That's the only thing that we're talking about. Why? Because we deserve it. I don't know who told you that money was evil and all this other nonsense. Money is not evil. Only the person who uses and abuses it to do wrong things. I know that when I get a whole lot of money, more money than I have now, I'm going to go buy myself a house. I'm going to go help the dogs in Puerto Rico. I'm going to go make my mom another house in DR.
But you going to help the dogs in Puerto Rico?
Absolutely. That's literally one of my biggest goals, to go buy some land and rescue all those freaking dogs in Puerto Rico and make them find new homes. That's literally one of my biggest goals, giving back. As a matter of fact, right after this live, I'm going to get my ass ready, put on a whole other outfit, and go feed the homeless, because that's what I love to do.
Yes.
But without financial education, without some funds, I won't be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these things come out from me and my friend's pocket, right? But there's also people that have helped us do this throughout the way. But this is my way of giving back, my way of saying thanks, right? But it's not about me. It's also about Odetta too, and the gem that she's going to share with us. So that's a little bit about me. I want Odetta to tell everybody, tell our audience that doesn't know who Odetta King is, a little bit about her. Go ahead, girl, introduce yourself. Because let me tell you, this girl's a fireball. She's a 6-figure earner. She's someone that brings the energy, brings the light to the room. I know you guys see her infectious smile, that energy. You can't kill it. You cannot dim her light. Let me tell you guys, you cannot dim this lady's light. You'd be crazy, right? But this is a woman who gets up every single day, gets to the grind, used to be a teacher. Now she's teaching people how to not stay broke, right? Broke in the mind, broke in the spirit, broke in the heart, broke in the wallet, everywhere. Broken hearted. We're not talking about no more broken hearts and depression, all this other craziness, right? We talking about elevating yourself, empowering yourself, making some moves to become a better you. I know 2022 is coming. You guys are going to be like, oh, new year, new me. Is it really though? Is it really though? If you're going to walk in the same broke ass person, I'm sorry. It's just the facts, right? But Odetta, please introduce yourself. Tell the world who you are, because we want to hear it.
Awesome. Man, Chantal, you are on fire. I love it. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Super happy to be bossing up here with this girl. She is on fire as well. Listen, when I was your age, I wish I was like you when I was your age. I would have had a lot more coins, that's for sure, because you got a good head on your shoulder, your mindset, your vision, your growth. You're just hungry. We need more young people like you. So, hey, y'all, it's your girl, OdettaKing.com. Y'all already know the vibes. It's all about this coins life, talking about money, helping my people. And today, Chantal and I, we teamed up because we know if you had told us 10 years ago that we would be doing this today, we would have been like, oh, hell no. Like, we were happy with our jobs. We were comfortable. You know, we were doing what pretty much everybody's doing right now. They go to their job. It's Thanksgiving weekend. They're going to get ready to feast out tomorrow, and they're going to spend a whole lot of coins that they don't even have to begin with, right? It's all going to go on a credit card. And come January, everybody's going to be depressed, and they're going to be even broker. Yes, I said it, broker. I did create that word, broker. Okay? So we just want to come out here and share some information. So guys, don't get caught up in the hype, right? Do not get caught up in the hype. Like Chantal said, I mean, you know, it is what it is, but not all of us, you know, we don't have to go that path. So if you did not get a copy of my book, yes, make sure y'all read this book. If everybody read this book is not just about money. It's about being rich mentally, spiritually, physically, and yes, financially. Because if you're rich in those areas, if you're rich in your mind, right? There's no such thing as limitation. There's no such thing as I can't. We're going to find a way, right? When you're rich in your mind, in your spirit, in your physical, come on, the coins just have got to roll in because everything is in a line, right? So today we're going to drop 5 nuggets each to help you guys not be broke. And I'm going to say it right now. Y'all are broke. That's why some of y'all don't like me. That's why some of y'all follow me, because I spit it like it is. Y'all are broke as we speak, and you're about to be broker in the next couple of hours. We don't want y'all to do that. This is some tough love. We need to level up. This is 2021. There is no abundance or shortage of money. Y'all just got to hustle. Be in the right mindset. Be around like-minded people who want more, who want to poke a hole in the sky. And if you are where you are right now and you're doing good, guess what? You could be doing better. You could be doing a whole lot better, even if you're doing good right now. There's so much opportunities out here for everybody to win, right? Everybody can win. So we're going to share this information. 5 reasons how to not go broke. The first thing I'm going to tell you how to not go broke is get this book. Get this book and read it, because this book will give you nuggets on spiritual, mental, physical, and of course, financial. First tip, read the book, because everything starts with knowledge. You guys got to be knowledgeable on the money game. We were never taught money. As a professor, how the hell you go to NYU, top Ivy League in the country, teaching business, studied business, and never took a finance class? So we were not set up to win the money game because they never taught us money principles. So number 1, put yourself in a position to learn about money. When you learn how money works, when you learn the 3 rules of money, you are not going to be broke. You might be broke today, tomorrow, until you apply this information. But when you have this knowledge, you are not going to be broke. So number 1, put yourself in an environment where you're going to learn this information. Start reading books. Following people like us, right? Follow people like us so you could learn the money game. So that's my first tip. What about you, Chantal?
Let me mute myself here. My very first tip, and I'm reading off of my little postcard, is honestly cash versus credit. Is it going to be a cash Christmas or is it going to be a credit Christmas? And don't get me wrong. We all love swiping our little credit cards, right? But I know you guys all heard that saying. I think it was from Jay-Z. If you can't buy it twice, don't buy it once, right? If you can't buy it multiple times, maybe you shouldn't be paying for that, right? And I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I can only give you advice. And yes, both me and Odette are both licensed to give you that advice. But at the end of the day, you want to not walk into a new year with more debt. You really want to not walk into 2022 with more debt. So I would absolutely recommend to pay for things up front first. And if you have to put the rest on a credit card, like if you're going to travel, if you're going to go to a hotel, put that on a credit card. But don't start putting 500 unnecessary toys and all these unnecessary hair products on a credit card and maxing it out. First of all, there's no reason that you should be going past 30% unless you really have an emergency. But don't go maxing out your credit cards just to make people happy that probably you don't even care about and maybe don't even care about you. I'm sorry, it's real, but that's really just the facts. A lot of times we spend too much money on all these toys and these unnecessary things and these little things that people are going to use just one time or throw it away, or it's just not even going to be looked at again. Like, it's not important. Guys, we just came out of a whole pandemic. For some people, we're still in a pandemic. I don't know, whatever your mindset is, but we just came out of a whole pandemic. If that didn't teach you to worry about what is important, maybe you got to go through it again. Not me. I want to go outside. Outside is open for me, right? But maybe you have to go through that again. And I only say this because we really have to focus on making sure that we properly secure our money. So many people lost their jobs during the pandemic. So many families, parents had to worry about an extra $800 freaking expense every single month. And y'all worrying about toys right now? Yes, the kids deserve to have a happy Christmas. Yes, the kids deserve to, enjoy themselves. But guys, the kids also deserve to have financial security. The kids also deserve to not worry about, is my mom going to pay the rent? Because that's what I was worrying about when I was a kid. Not to put my mom's business out there, but this is facts. I was worried about, hey, is the light bill going to be on? Is there going to be food in my fridge, right? Because my mom had to work. My parents had to work. They were both hardworking people. But we didn't have it like that growing up either. It is what it is. So do you want to put your family in that position? All that harder money. Instead of putting that into a savings or something like that, all the harder money, you're gonna throw it out into a freaking toy that they're gonna use maybe like once. Kids don't play toys anymore. They go on TikTok and do dances and all the other crazy things.
For real.
It is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, make sure that you put your money up front first before you start using all these credit cards and maxing it out for no reason. But Odetta, go ahead with number 2.
Buy needs versus wants. And right now, none of y'all don't need anything. You got the most important things already. Your bills are paid. Your roof, you got your roof over your head. Buy needs versus wants. All that extra stuff about matching pajamas. I don't want to see no matching pajamas on my timeline. Please, y'all don't be doing this foolishness. No matching pajamas. No Christmas matching pajamas. I'm like, okay, wear the same matching pajamas you bought last year. Do you really need to buy a new matching pajamas this year? Right? Christmas tree. Like, how many times you gonna buy a Christmas tree? Get you one nice Christmas tree that you recycle and reuse every year. Why are you gonna go spend
I do that
on a real tree and then you're gonna have to throw it out come January, right? So guys, buy needs versus want. And listen, I'm Guyanese. I know it's in our culture to dress up the house. We have to buy new linens, new bathroom rugs, new bedspread. Do you really need to sleep on brand new bedspread for Christmas? You already have brand new. Use the one you used last year, right? We got guys. This is not a need. Getting the bedspread on your bed is not a need. So guys, please only focus on your needs versus your wants. If you have to buy anything, and I'm tired of seeing people like standing up in line for a cell phone. Like, do you really need the latest cell phone just because they made like 2 or 3 updates? Do you really need another flat screen TV just because this one is more thinner or leaner or shinier? Like, no. Needs versus wants. Stay on track, okay?
You made a really great point, because I have my same Christmas tree. I take care of my stuff. I don't know. Like, there's no reason for me to buy new ornaments. Like, my tree looks perfectly fine. And I don't want to sound cheap, but literally there's no need. And also, you're not polluting the world. Just keep the box. Keep the nice bag that the ornaments came in and put them away for next year. Because you're also polluting less, in my opinion. And I've stopped myself the last few times from buying those new linens. I feel like that is not a generational curse, but some traditions that our cultures have with spending times 10 every time there's a party, every time there's a holiday. Like, my mom just came in with these little random Christmas trees today and these little Santa Claus figures. I'm like, we don't need this. Nobody comes to my house. So that's another thing. Like, you are in control of those family traditions as well. It's your family. You do not have to go buy something new every single year. Just revamp the house, clean up, throw out everything that you do not need. I don't know how many products I threw out last week. All bunch of nonsense that I literally don't use and when expired. Like, Remember
It
to also
expired.
make.
Imagine that. It expired because you didn't use it.
Yes, exact. Because I didn't use it, dude. When I used to be younger, and I appreciate my mom so much because we always smelled good. I remember we literally spent like $400 in Bath and Body Works, and I had those lotions for like 3 years. That's a lot of freaking money on lotion, dude. But we also had to stop those generational traditions of continuously spending money every time that we get excited. This is exactly what holidays are for. If you guys didn't know, it's meant to make us think that we have to spend money,
Yeah.
and we do. I do. It's okay. I'm not saying not to, but also learn how to have discipline. This is the one thing that will get you to where you want to be. Discipline. You cannot buy every single shoe that matches your red bag.
Child, we got
Right?
too much shoes. We got enough shoes
I
to
got
last
way
us in
too
this
much shoes.
lifetime.
I think I have like 5 sweaters that are white, and they're literally like the same fabric. And I was just looking at my closet before we got. I'm like, what's wrong with me? It's the same sweater in different styles and the same fabric. But guess what? I also have had those sweaters for a long time now. I probably use them once a year, every now and then, but that's it. I don't buy any more sweaters. God is gonna zap me in my ass very, very soon if I buy another white sweater. But it literally boils down to discipline. At the end of the day, that's what this whole conversation is about. It's about having actual discipline, because we all have savings goals. We all want to buy a car. We all want to be like Odetta, going out and drinking the champagne, popping off the roof. But we can't be Odetta. We can't be us. We can't be the person who we want to become if we don't have discipline.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
I
Temporary
love that you touched on that
sacrifices.
discipline. Yep.
Temporary sacrifices so you can reap the rewards later on. You don't have to go out to every single Christmas party. You don't have to go out to every single Thanksgiving shindig. But listen, one day it's going to be you throwing a party at your mansion. One day it's going to be you putting your whole family on a yacht and having dinner on the freaking beach or something like that. I don't know what your goals and your dreams are, but one day it's going to be you after you sacrifice some time and that one bag that's cute, right? Like, literally, you have to focus on your priorities this Christmas. And I was just telling Odetta before we got on this call that one of my points is like, if you can get it for less, get it. Like, I am the coupon psychopath. I literally have Capital One shopping, and every time I go on like a website or something, it tells me, oh, like you could buy it for cheaper, or you can get cash back if you spend it with your Capital One credit card, right? We also earn money when we spend on this side, right? And another thing, I have Honey, which also gives you a little coupon so you can like save money too. Listen, if you can pay less, it's okay. That doesn't mean that you're broke. Like, it's okay to save some coins too. But I was telling Odetta that I bought a Cricut machine that normally costs this bundle. Let me tell y'all, this bundle normally costs about like $600. I was like, maybe we can wait. Not that I can't afford it, but I was like, maybe we can wait. And guess what? I was roaming through Instagram, and because Instagram, I think that they have a chip in my mind or something, they planted a Cricut ad. And then I was like, okay, let's check what these prices are. $157, and I included another vinyl paper thing, $160 something. I don't know what that deal is, but compared to 600, girl, I'm taking it any other day. Of course, the only reason I got it that low is because of Black Friday deals and all the other stuff, and it's because it's also on this other arts page. But I saved myself a good $500 to $400 just waiting, right? Because it's another thing. If you really want it, give yourself a few days. Don't buy it based off of impulse. Give yourself a few days, and then if you really want it, go buy later. And I'll give you another example. You see these bad boys here? I need this to live my daily life to see, because I'm a blind bat. Usually, I would spend about $400, $500, $800 on glasses and get the main brand because I think I'm cute and all this other stuff. I'm not doing that no more. Are you kidding me? I found a website. I bought 2 glasses. I hooked them up like a freaking car. Less than $200. You know how much I will pay if I did all that stuff? The blue light glasses, lens thing, the thing that when you go outside it turns black. Freaking computer, some other stuff. Like I hooked my glasses up, right? That would have cost me like $2,000. And I pay
Wow.
less than 200. You gotta budget your ass away. Like I don't know who we're trying to impress here. I don't need to impress nobody, but this is exactly what's gonna get me to where I want to go.
Wow. Well, I think you touched on my third point. If you need it, was it in your budget? Because a lot of y'all gonna go out and buy stuff that you have no business buying. Number one,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a need. Number two, and you sure didn't save up for it or allocate money to buy. So, is it in your budget? Like impulse shopping and impulse spending is so like it's huge. Where you're buying stuff by just impulse, just because it looks cute or it's on sale. But was it in your budget and is it a need? So I need y'all to start really thinking. If you buy anything this holiday weekend, it better be a need. I mean, you could do whatever. Well, we're telling you this information. You could do whatever, but we telling you, if y'all want to win the money game, if y'all don't want to be broke, if y'all want to get off this broke bus and not about this broke life, okay, buy your needs, okay. If you really have to buy something, make sure you have it in your budget so you have money allocated for it, right? So that was my third point. Is it in your budget? So the fourth point, if you really, really have to buy something, what you're buying, how is that better in your life? So the best gift that all of y'all right now need to be buying right now is some generational wealth. It's some IUL. It's some cash value IUL. It's some stocks. It's something that's gonna bring money. It's something that's gonna add to your net worth. Okay. We out here showing people how to make their 1 year old a millionaire. So if you telling me you're gonna spend $50 or $100 on a sneaker or $50 or $100 on a toy, y'all are straight up dropping these coins. What you really need to be doing is if you're gonna spend money, think about how that money is going to be invested to increase in your net worth. The best gift right now, in my opinion, for all little children, including starting with my own nieces and nephews, they know that my sibling better don't come ask me for no nonsense about, unless it's not a need, they don't come to me with no nonsense, okay? Because my coins, I worked too hard for it to be seated in the trash 3 months from now on a
Mm-hmm.
toy, right? So the best gift, right, is life insurance. How many of y'all got life insurance? How many of y'all got cash value life insurance? How many of y'all got long-term care? You want to really set your kids on fire? You want to set your kids to be a boss? You want to set your kids up to be a millionaire in their lifetime. And if they're a millionaire, it means you're a millionaire because you're the one that's the owner of the account, right? Gift your kids. The best gift this Christmas is the gift of generational wealth. Yes, I said it. The best gift to give your kids right now is generational wealth. And if you got no kids like me, gift yourself some generational wealth. Up your money game, increase your net worth. It might just be 100 or 200, and we know y'all dropping more than 100 or 200. So if you're gonna spend some money, make sure that some of that money is actually increasing your net worth. Make sure some of that money is setting you up for some next level, right? Make sure that it's part of your investment, and most importantly, that you can afford it, right? So for me, what I'm going to be spending money on this Christmas is what I've been spending on the last 5 years. I invest in my business. I invest in my business. Okay. And even if I want to do something extra, I can't afford it because I ain't got no kids. I ain't got to buy no Christmas tree. I ain't got to buy no toys. I ain't got to buy none of those shenanigans. But if I did have kids, it would be the same thing, right? I'm going to make sure I top up their IUL or make sure I top up their investment account and then buy them like a stupid toy or whatever they need for their age group, or if they need like a sweater or I don't know what kids needs, right? Those little things that they need. But some of y'all spending way too much money on these kids. Let's talk about that. Do you really need to spend $500-$600 on a toy or some tech gadget or getting them the latest phone? Like my nephew come telling me, but he wants some new iPhone. I'm like, bro, like you're even lucky you got a phone, let alone you want a newer iPhone. How much is this iPhone? $600? Oh, hell no. You're going to stay with that phone right there because it ain't broke and we're not spending no extra money. And I'd rather take that 500 and top it up on your IUL, increase your network because you're a boss in the making. So if you're going to spend money when it comes to your kids, the best kids gift that you can give this year is a gift of generational wealth. That shit will be long after this year Christmas. That's some boss move right there. Okay. And that's my fifth and final point. If you're going to give it, make sure you're giving it to increase their net worth. Make sure that is leveling up them. Okay. Because 10 years from now, you're going to look back and say, wow, I'm really glad I did that. Because that's what's going to keep on giving and set your kids and yourself up. But if you buy them a toy this year, ask yourself, the things that you bought last year, where is it right now? That's all the matching pajamas that you bought last year for the whole family to take family pictures and post on social media. Where is it? Right? Did you even wear that pajama bag after Christmas? Well, guess what? Put it back on this year. You don't got to take pictures in your pajama this year, okay? And save you those $200-300 in those pajamas and put it somewhere where it's gonna increase your net worth and set your kids up for generational wealth. I need every kid in this neighborhood. I need every kid in this ghetto. I need every kid in this borough. Right? When I see kids walking around, I must know that's a millionaire baby. That's a millionaire baby. That's a millionaire baby. Okay? Set your kids up for generational wealth, period. Stop buying nonsense because those nonsense is wasted money. Because next year, you're going to be looking for that item. It's going to be in the garage, stacked up somewhere, or in a storage room, or it's broken. So you drop these coins. You didn't stack it. And like I said, the only reason why we're giving this information, guys, is so that we as a culture, we as a people can rise. We can win the money game. Some of us have learned this information and we just want to make sure that we're sharing it. It's coming from a place of love so that we can all elevate and have a 2022 breakthrough year. And if you are broke, or you know you're not in a position to do some of these things that we're telling you not to do because you were probably not going to do it anyway, then you need to make more money. So get in touch with Chantal and I. Let's show you how to make some money and make some money moves in 2022. Because you know what? Our company's hiring. And the best part, you could work from anywhere. I could have done this live from my car. I could have done this live from my house. I could have done this live from a client's home, anywhere. So 2022 has to be a breakthrough year. You got to put yourself in position to make more money, period. One source of income is one paycheck away from being broke, is one paycheck away from being homeless, right? So put yourself in a position to make more money. And even if you're making good money, what is wrong with making more? Especially if you have kids, right? Especially if you have kids. So make more money, make more money, make more money, and make sure you take our tips. And if you want to talk with us, we are here to help you level up for 2022 so you don't come broke in January, because now you got all this stuff looking at you, and the credit card is also waiting to be paid. And the credit card is a whopping 18 to 22%. So you're really going to be you start in 2022 in further debt. We don't want that, guys. We don't want that for you. So this is why we're doing this. And I'm going to turn it back over to Chantal to close it out. But thank you guys so much. Have a happy, happy, happy Thanksgiving. We love you guys. And all this weekend, these companies are planning to get money out of your pocket. And we are actually putting you on to keep the money in your pocket. We're not out here telling you to go spend. We're encouraging you not to spend. We're encouraging you to, if you have to spend, make sure that you're spending on your needs versus wants. If you have to spend, make sure some of that money is going to add to your value, is going to add to your investment, is going to add to increasing your net worth. How many people you know is saying this? We're telling you guys how to keep your money, not spend it. All the inbox you're going to get this weekend is stores trying to get in your pocket. We're telling you, no, don't fall for the trap, okay? Do not fall for the trap. Don't try to keep up with the Jones, because the Jones are broke, okay? They too are broke. So don't try to keep up with them. All right, Chantal, back to you.
Thank you. You shared some awesome points. But to close this off, I wanted to give you a good rule that hopefully you guys understand to follow. So it's the five. It's the 50, 30, and 20 rule. Okay, what does this mean? We want to spend or put away at least 50% of our funds to pay personal needs, any bills, hospital bills, any necessary expenses and things of that nature. The 30% should go to I want to say like your play money, right? For any of these gifts. And I'm just saying 30% for now. Just for now, because I know we're going to have fun. We're going to be with the family. We're just going to be, you know, having some fun, eating food, getting all these gifts and things like that, sharing events. So 30% at least save for that. And for now, once 2022 comes, we're going to switch a little bit. But for now, at least put 20% of your funds away into your savings, investments, stocks, into, you know, doing whatever it is that you need to do to make sure you start having your money work for you, right? You already worked for your money, you got paid, but now put your money to work as well. And I just want you guys to understand that individuals who are wealthy, they have at least 4 different accounts, minimum. The very first account is having an emergency fund. I don't know if you know what that means, but save at least 3 to 6 months income, right? 3 to 6 months rent, 3 to 6 months groceries, 3 to 6 months anything, right? Put those funds away, because you never know if maybe the business season is not going well, you get laid off, you have to close your business, the Airbnb is not, you know, hitting right now, because I know some of my friends, they have Airbnbs. So listen, properly prepare just in case that you have to tap into this fund. You got some money and you don't got to tap into the handy dandy credit card, right? But the second fund that they have is the play account. Right, we all want to have some fun. We all want to go to Dykeman, you know, outside, be calling every now and then. But you need to not have your emergency money also mixed with your play money, right? Those are 2 different things. That is, you. The emergency fund is for emergencies. Like, you cannot touch that, okay? But play money, this is to spend on having fun, getting a chocolate every now and then, whatever the case you need to do. You know, I get my Starbucks every now and then. That's part of my play money. I love Starbucks. I don't care what anybody tells me. I'm not giving that up for anything. But unless if it's for my health. But, you know, that's part of the play money. However, we also have the opportunity account. That means if you want to build a business, right? If you want to go somewhere special, if you want to do a special time, whatever the case may be, any opportunity that's not going to come every single now and then, right? Some opportunities literally only exist in a lifetime of that opportunity. Make sure you save for that. Put some funds away, right? But don't get this mixed up with your emergency fund. Don't get this mixed up also with your play fund. Very, very different. And now the fourth one to close off this call, your future funds. Okay, we need to put some future funds away, such as a retirement. This has nothing to do with your emergency fund. This is talking about retirement money, putting money away for financial security. Let me tell you guys something. These individuals who think that they have about $1 million in the 401k, it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks later on. We don't even know what taxes are going to be later. Inflation is super high right now. Are you kidding me? These people are going to be living off of $33,000 a year. That is nothing.
Sad.
Okay? So that's why it's super important to have these 4 funds. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Emergency, play money, opportunity money, and your future money. Okay? Because we all have goals and dreams, but we have to properly allocate our funds in different locations. Right? But it's also super important to know the options that you have for your money, where you can invest it, how the money gets taxed, right? And how your money can also grow. So without further ado, I'm going to drop this bomb right here. Let you guys know that Odetta and I, we're feeling super grateful. We're feeling super thankful. And we also want to give back to you guys. So DM us, send us a message saying wealth, saying money, saying no more brokenness, whatever the case you want to say Odetta in my DMs. I don't care, but slide in these DMs, because we are going to provide you a free financial consultation. We're going to teach you how money works, how money can work for you, and also how you can have a multi-income stream opportunity before the year ends. Okay, so with that being said, I appreciate you guys for tapping in with us. I hope you learned something. Please give Miss Odetta a follow. If you don't follow me, give me a follow. Okay, that's all I'm asking for, is a little love in the club, right? But I appreciate you guys. I hope you learned something. Odetta, I love you, my dear. If I don't see you before the year ends, then I will see you in convention, which is another place which I would love to see you guys too. Watch Odetta, me, and maybe even yourself receive an award. And if not, just come and have some fun with us. It's a very small investment. It costs less than a Gucci belt. So if you want more information on that, please send us a message. But without a further ado, I love you guys. Have a great night, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Awesome. Good night, guys.
Have a great night.